Since working with Kristian, I have eradicated bad habits, exploded my sales career, and genuinely been on more dates through cold approach than I can even count. My life overall has never been better, and my dating life is similar to stuff that you can only find in novels and movies. And don't just take my word for it. I've got a whole channel catalog of evidence that you can browse through to see just how effective Kristian is at changing lives. Hi, my name is Efrem. I'm 25 years old, and 2 years ago, before I met Kristian, my dating life sucked. And I already looked exactly like this. I had just ended things with a girl that I really liked because I wasn't ready for a full-blown relationship. And I was very dissatisfied with my dating life at the time. I was swiping through apps for hours at a time. I was mass DMing girls on Instagram to shoot my shot. I was getting drunk with my friends at bars and trying my best to hit on girls that way. However, I couldn't get the result that I wanted simply because I didn't know what I was doing. At the time, all I wanted was consistent dates with women that I actually wanted to be dating, not just women that happened to swipe right on me on an app. When I looked left, I saw red pill content creators telling me that I needed more looks maxing. When I looked right, I saw friends and relatives telling me that it was so easy to get girls, but never actually showing me through action. And then, one cloudy San Francisco morning, I came across Kristian Kasanova. I was 23 years old when I first reached out to Kristian. I had never been on a proper date in my life. I didn't even know what cold approach was. But thanks to the holy algorithm, I came across one of Kristian's infields. I couldn't tell you exactly why, but right away, I could tell that Kristian was the real deal. It wasn't just that he could walk over to girls confidently. It was how he went about doing it. He wasn't trying to be somebody in order to get the girl to like him. He would walk over as is and plant himself right in front of the girl, while everybody can see and hear him. My favorite thing about that first video that I came across is that he didn't edit out his rejections. Instead, he highlighted them. That's why I immediately booked a meeting with him. After just a 30-minute discovery call, I bought a month of coaching sessions with him. I wired over the payment, and I purchased a plane ticket to Warsaw, Poland. I had no idea just how drastically my life would change from this point forward. Months before my Warsaw immersion, he was already sending over supplementary documents and information on how to believe in myself and how to face my fears. From the very beginning, he wasn't just a coach, he was a friend. I arrived in Warsaw in April of 2023. I was shivering with fear the entire flight over. I had no idea what to expect. As soon as I landed, Kristian made sure that I was sorted. He walked over to my Airbnb and led me around the city to get me comfortable with my new environment. We got to know each other in a cafe and began unraveling my past and the events that had led me up to that moment. He shared a ton about himself and his past insecurities. Up until that point, I just thought that he was some hotshot guru that got all the girls. But that morning in the cafe, I learned that he was just like me, scared of the world and scared of judgment. He normalized these feelings that I believe we have all felt at some point in our lives. Then he walked me home and we set up a time and a place to meet the next day for day one of my immersion. April 15th, 2023 was a weird day for me. The sky was overcast and the air was especially heavy. To be honest, I just wanted to cancel our immersion and fly back to San Francisco. But Kristian kept sending me voice notes of encouragement. As I walked over to our meeting location, my chest grew tighter with each step. I didn't think I could do it. I had never done it. And then I saw him, standing calmly and confidently by that old town statue. I shuffled over to him and he gave me a huge embrace. He asked me how I was feeling, and I told him the truth. I said, verbatim, "I'm pissing my pants, I'm so scared." We sat by the statue and had a brief conversation to calm my nerves. Then he said one simple line to me that put my mind at ease. "Just trust me. I know what I'm doing." And just like that, we were off. Time after time after time I went in, and time after time I came out alive. I could barely even believe that it was me who was speaking to these girls. I felt like a superhero. We spent days and nights laughing our way through the streets of Warsaw, creating unforgettable memories along the way. After we got my approach solid, cover to cover, he then helped me brainstorm personal brand ideas to help me break free from the 9-to-5 rat race. One of those ideas that he brainstormed was this very channel. After our Warsaw immersion, Kristian connected me to a private network of like-minded action takers, and they hold me accountable to this day. We call ourselves the Entourage. Since working with Kristian, I have eradicated bad habits, exploded my sales career, and genuinely been on more dates through cold approach than I can even count. My life overall has never been better, and my dating life is similar to stuff that you can only find in novels and movies. And don't just take my word for it. I've got a whole channel catalog of evidence that you can browse through to see just how effective Kristian is at changing lives. I'll end off with this. How many business owners have a product so spectacular that their clients make unprompted testimonial videos for them? Kristian is more legitimate than you can even imagine.